Hi, Ben. I just wanted to say how much I appreciate what you do, and you're the main reason that I got into politics.
Well, thank you.
For your Thug Life compilations. My question is to do with the Conservative Party of Canada and just conservatives in general kind of caving in on a lot of views, such as abortion and, I don't know, other ones. And kind of saying that we need to get votes and kind of caving in on views just to get votes and cater to society. For example, to like get Justin Trudeau out of power. So I just want to know what your thoughts on that is.
Well, I mean, we've had similar problems in the United States. I'll speak to the analog. Quick note on Justin Trudeau. Handsome Bernie Sanders does not qualify you to be prime minister of a country. As I said last night, like, I'm real happy he's got a six-pack and all, but I do not understand what that has to do with knowing a single thing about governance. As far as political parties caving on particular hot-button issues, you know, I'm never in favor of abandoning eternal truths for temporary political gain. It doesn't seem to work out well, because all that happens is that the country continues to move left, and soon you're abandoning more ground and more ground and more ground. That's particularly true on the life issue. There are certain issues where I feel like a consensus can sort of be reached. I'll take an example, same-sex marriage. So, as I said, I was an advocate, still am an advocate of traditional marriage. I don't believe that same-sex marriage has the same societal benefit as heterosexual marriage because of biology. Right? That's not to say that I don't think that gay people can't live together in happiness, that's fine. But if you're talking about what benefits society, well, marriage was always built around bearing and rearing of children, which obviously is going to be a lot more common in heterosexual couples than in homosexual couples. With that said, it appeared to me that what was happening in the United States, that the ground was shifting, and folks wanted the government to become the great imprimatur of virtue. And so now the government was going to grant same-sex marriage. And my response to that was, here's a better idea. Why don't we just all get out of this business? Right? And that's something that I think can make everybody happy, because when the government gets out of everybody's business, we all tend to be a little bit happier. And then if you want to do what you want to do at your church, totally fine. Is that me abandoning the traditional marriage issue? No, it's me acknowledging that the government is not good in a particular area, and that the social fabric has to be rebuilt in a particular area, and that the social fabric has to be protected by getting government out of that realm entirely. I've said the same thing with regard to things like marijuana legalization or decriminalization. I've never smoked pot in my life. I find it irritating. It smells terrible. But with that said, the government sucks at regulating it, at least in the United States. And so that means that maybe the solution is deregulation or decriminalization of marijuana, specifically with the goal of allowing to find a certain market level, and then allowing a social fabric to be built around the idea that maybe smoking pot is bad, as opposed to it just being, basically, here's my view. If the government is the last repository of virtue, there is no last repository of virtue. The government is never going to be the great guarantor of decency or virtue. There has to be something undergirding it, or the government has nothing to stand on.